All right. Hello, everyone. This is going to be Diamond and Pearl, any percent, and I'm joined by Alvo.
Hello, everyone.
And Ashes.
Hello, everyone.
So why don't we just get started? I have a RNG manip to do, so
good luck with that.
I have to hit a correct RNG seed, which is a 1 in 30 FPS trick. So let's just get started here.
Yeah, not the easiest thing to do, but with a bunch of practice, you can definitely get reasonably consistently at hitting the correct seed very often. But even top runners will not get 100% consistency ever because it's, after all, 1 frame at 30 FPS. But worst case, if you don't hit it, we have a backup.
Yeah, you can be a bit tricky, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the any percent category, which is a lot shorter than most other Pokemon categories. Because this is glitched, so we're gonna do... There's only one glitch that is really saving any time, and it involves the bike, so it's very visual, it's very nice.
Yeah, more for that later.
We go through the intro, pick the girl,
yeah.
Absolutely required.
Yeah, the girl is faster for some dialogues in the beginning of the game, that's about it, that's the only reason we pick it.
So on Manipulace, that wouldn't be a problem to pick the boy, but here, since we are doing Manip, we need the girl to get the Manip he did.
Naming Barry B for Barry, of course.
Gotta keep that.
And at the end of this TV screen that we end up on, we have a... that's the end of the intro. So I have a... that's when the RNG seed is determined, when you clear this text box. So I have to...
Yeah, and for that we have an external timer which helps him count down and then press at the right frame.
And then I can check my trainer ID here. That's one of the ways you can find out which seed you hit. I want to see 50014. I don't want to save. That's 1 early, so...
Unlucky.
Let's redo that one.
Yeah, in PB attempts you would never check the TID, most likely you just verify with the NPC movements they are doing, because on the same seed, if you do the same movement, they will always be doing the same. But for marathon sake, we will just be checking the TID immediately.
So now we get to do it all again.
And the estimate is like 105. You can get a few tries, it's okay for that.
It's only a couple minutes.
Yeah. Just get perfect fight after.
So what are we trying to achieve with the RNG manip? So the most important thing in Diamond and Pearl speedrunning is hidden power. Hidden power is a move that is dependent on your stats, your Pokemon's IVs, the internal way the game keeps track of how good or bad your Pokemon is. So the Chimchar that we're trying to get has very specific stats that give you hidden power grass, which is absolutely the best hidden power type.
Yeah, it's by far the fastest, mainly for the Rock Gym. And also helps a lot on the rival fight before that.
Yep. It's a bit funny that you don't get hidden power normally. You have to go out of your way to get it, and you have to do 2 optional battles in order to get it. But it's even though you have to do those battles, it's still by far...
Yeah, that's just so fast. Hidden power grasses.
So waiting here. Okay, that felt better. So 50014. There we go.
Very nice. Yeah, first things first, settings, standard stuff, fast text, animations off. We do not need to change to Set's battle style you would do in other speedruns, because we're only going to be using 1 Pokemon only for this run. So we do not need to change that. Since there's nothing else to switch to ever.
You didn't shape the text box.
And yeah, now it's all about doing the correct movement, which has all been routed out before and on emulator.
I can tell by the NPCs moving here that I also hit the right seed. That's another way to tell what you have.
But doing a manip here involves doing perfect movement. He cannot do other thing than what it's planned.
Yeah, the RNG is very, very nice for manipulating it in this game. I don't know what that was.
That was a very interesting sound. Yeah, thankfully in Gen 4 it is very easy to keep manipulation for very long, since the RNG in the overworld is different from the battle RNG, so you don't have to be frame perfect on like text boxes and stuff. The thing which matters is that your over movement is correct and fluent.
Yeah, the idea is you do buffered movement, and buffered movement will always get the same results.
Yeah, and these text boxes, obviously you want to be as fast as possible. It's not that you have to be frame perfect to keep the frame, because doing that the RNG just stops moving.
Alright, so now I should be guaranteed to get the correct Chimchar, so I can finish the run.
That is very important.
Not that much difficulty. So, Diamond and Pearl. The first
DS game.
mainline DS Pokemon games. Released in 2006 in Japan and 2007 in the rest of the world. It's a very interesting, like, run compared to other Pokemon runs, as they were kind of figuring stuff out as they went with Diamond and Pearl.
Definitely, yeah.
These games are not perfect.
It definitely has some flaws, mainly the battle engine.
Maybe
and
a speed problem.
And the AI.
Yeah. So DP runs are pretty different from other Pokemon runs, and the main reason, or the main difference, is the AI of the enemy. Because they don't have AI. They are just random, mostly.
In this game, it's just completely random.
Except for double battles, which are less random, but still a little random.
Yeah, we hope to not see Growlithe from the Starly, so it's a guarantee to it.
Yeah, but this... So we're actually using a new RNG manip. This manip I made pretty recently.
Yeah,
nice.
And the main benefit of this new one is that this Starly here dies much more easily.
Yeah, the Starly is minus defense nature, that's the reason.
Yeah.
Because when you want to get a good time on this category, you have to get this in 2 shots.
Yeah, there are a lot of resets, because this category is so short compared to other Pokemon categories that if you get the 3-hit KO on the Starly, you would lose at least 7 seconds, which is just so much when the record is less than an hour. So you would just reset for that, and that would just take up so much time. So now, overall, instead of having a 53% chance of getting it in 2 hits, you have a
22?
82% chance.
82.
No, 86. 86.
It's even better. Okay.
Yeah, Rubentus made this manip very recently. The old manip was very, very old.
Yeah.
It was created in 2015, I believe.
Yeah, the oldest manip that was still being done.
Yeah, and it was still being used until like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, there were still like improvements found in terms of making the manip, holding the manip for a longer period of time, because you can hold manip pretty much the entire game in this run.
Yeah, this Chimchar is slightly better now compared to the old seed which was being used. There's a little bit higher hidden power because of his IVs. No, hidden power 69, I believe.
Yes.
Nice.
Pretty good number.
Actually very, very good. Much better than 66.
That is true.
I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
And yeah, also, which is coming up later, which is a big improvement for this manip, is gonna be the fashion case manip, but more for that later when we actually get there. Because the old one was a little tough to say, at least.
Yes.
And also not that optimal. So the benefit of the manipulation is, assuming he does every movement here correct, he will not get any useless encounters.
It's pretty cool for a speedrun.
Yeah, very helpful to go fast.
So from now on, the only goal of the manip is to not get any encounters.
Yeah, you do not manip anything else in this category. You don't need Pokerus for this category like you manip in mostly other Gen 4 games. Because the run is just that short that the extra AVs you would gain with Pokerus just don't matter.
Yeah, that's true, but you also cannot really manip Pokerus in deep.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Because of the way the battles work.
Don't forget the name.
Even if you could, that wouldn't
we
be
have
worth
an
it.
incentive for the name here. This
Beautiful
guy.
name.
Yeah, the best name. Shinipot.
Shinipot Mick.
Oh. Perfectly fits.
Perfectly. That's the longest name ever.
Thanks for that time loss.
No problem. Anytime.
Yeah, thanks to Ashes.
Yeah, shoutouts to keeping it icy.
Shinipot.
First I encounter Mick.
So we're progressing through the story here. we want the Pokédex, of course. He will refuse to not give it to you, so you don't have a choice.
Something we can notice in the lab, then the RNG advance because of the 2 NPC downstairs. Yeah.
Yep.
So you need to run out of the lab. If you don't, you will lose money.
Yeah, RNG advances basically whenever a random event happens. So it's not like other games where the RNG advances at 60 FPS and like it's impossible to control. In the overworld here, you can control it RNG pretty easily, and it makes it very fun to figure out the optimal path in order to not get any encounters or anything like that.
Yeah, the RNG doesn't always advance in the overworld. There are definitely some spots when there are no NPCs loaded or stuff like that, then it doesn't move.
So ideally, I play perfectly for 45 minutes, and I can not get any wild encounters the whole run, and also save time.
Yeah, we are going into the mart, just buying some potions, mostly.
Maybe safety item.
There's also a route for this category, which doesn't go to the mart at all. It's a lot tougher to finish a run with that, and obviously it's not very marathon viable. So we will be using the mart with this route.
I mean, technically you could, but you will need to save on every fight.
You have around 27% chance to not die.
Yeah, without going to the mart. It's not the greatest odds.
Yeah, that's pretty low, yeah.
So making our way back to Mom.
Everything is fine.
I'm gonna walk here because I tend to mess up right here.
Yeah, for example, inside of most buildings, the RNG doesn't advance because there are just no moving NPCs. So as long as you don't take any extra steps, you're fine.
The step
even
counter
if you walk.
is an important part of the manip as well. So every 128 steps, the game advances the RNG because of the friendship check.
Yes.
Checks if there's a 50% chance of you becoming more friendly with your Pokemon. So
yeah, which is relevant for moves like Return or stuff, for example.
So it advances by the number of Pokes that are in your party. So it would advance by 1, and yeah, we need that to happen in specific places because it does matter for the overworld movement where that happens. You have to walk 1 tile in a specific spot here. Like that.
Nice.
Perfectly.
If you took a look at the RNG at that point when I did the walk, there are 6 encounters in a row.
Yeah, and
which
if you
is
in a row?
do not do that walk tile, you get them. So very important to do that.
And this is the catching tutorial. So in this here, I'm going to show how slow the battles actually are in this game.
Yeah, they fixed that in Platinum, but in DP it is
I think
quite
it's
slow.
because it's constantly calling the RNG in the entire time in the inside battles. So I'm gonna mash the first move here. So the first attack from Turtwig, that's how long that took. And now I'm not gonna mash. I'm just gonna, yeah, that's how slow this is.
Yeah, DP battles are not the best.
It loses like over a full second if you don't mash constantly. So I have to mash constantly.
Yeah, the battle engine on Platinum is so much better.
Yeah, they were definitely figuring stuff out as they went when they.
Yeah, and also
They tried to
doesn't
pick
have
the vote
random
too.
hair anymore.
They didn't succeed really.
So back in 2015, I went back into the history books and I found the tutorial that was first made when the manip was first created in 2015, and it basically said RNG past this point is inconsistent. Don't worry about it. Just stop manipping here. You're gonna get a few encounters. It's fine. But through time, we've found that you can reload the area because obviously these text boxes are not buffered. So you'll end up on a different frame pretty much every time here, but you can reload the area.
And there are also NPC off screen, then we can see it. But they still advance RNG.
You can reload the area, and then you can make it consistent.
Yeah, good job.
Especially this guy over there.
So this fight is one of the hardest fights in the entire run. Youngster Tristan has this level 5 Starly,
Yeah.
and this Starly is stronger than our Chimchar.
This Starly is an absolute menace, and every
Go, Shitty
DP's
Pot!
runner is pain.
The name is so long.
So the problem with the Starly, it has Growl, Tackle, and Quick Attack. Tackle is the best move to see on turn 1.
Yeah, Quick Attack does more too.
Quick Attack can do up to 7 damage, which is more than we can do.
Yeah, and if it
Growl
loves to
is
spam Growl, we will not be doing a whole lot of damage here anymore.
Yeah, 1 Growl is good. This is actually going really well.
Very
no
nice.
Quick Attack. Perfect.
Nice.
Very, very nice.
Oh,
Very good
easy
fight.
Starly.
This fight can kill a lot of runs if you're doing Mart Skip, especially.
Especially if you don't have the extra Mart potions. Then getting a bad fight here is pretty much instantly run over.
Yeah. Right, next fight is pretty chill, so I think we have time for some messages.
Thank you very, very much. We have received an extraordinary, fantastic, unbelievable $100 donation by TTS. With the message, super excited to see my fellow fans of Billy the Electrode on the stage at ESA.
Billy!
Sad I couldn't make it in person this year, but I'm excited to watch Rubentus show off all the hard work he's been putting into this showcase leading up to it. Good luck!
Thank you very much, TTS.
Thank you very much for your generous donation.
Right, so Bidoof just missed tackle, which is
Amazing.
pretty funny. 'Cause we have scratch. In other games, you use tackle and you miss. It's you that miss, but
Yeah, in Gen
here
4,
we have the 100% move.
in Gen 4 tackle is only 95% accuracy. It's 100% since Gen 5, so this it can still miss. Thankfully, we don't have to use it.
So now we get access to Ember. So if I was lower HP here, I would have a chance to one-shot this Bidoof. So I only one-shot this if I crit now because I am not in Blaze.
And
But
there we go!
Does he want to say it?
Yes, dude!
let's go!
Totally planned, of course.
Cannot manip that.
I mean... just
All right, so this is one of the this Chimchar is different from the old one in a few ways, and this Chimchar is a male Chimchar instead of a female, which this Shinx has not Intimidate. It has Rivalry, which is a kind of weird ability where
You do more damage.
you do more damage if your opponent is the same gender as you, and less damage if it's the opposite. So
and the old Chimchar was female.
yeah.
That's
So
why
I took a little bit more damage here than normal, but I would have taken less from that last Bidoof if it hit me, but I crit it, so
Doesn't even matter.
yeah. And now that's the last fight on Route 202.
Yeah, he bonked off the trainer there, which just cancels the turn frame because you're already moving, so you don't turn down and then start moving, so you're already in a constant motion, which just saves the turn frame itself. It's just a slight optimization.
And I feel like it makes it easier too. This manip can actually do that here. It's not too common that you can do that while doing an RNG manip. Now we are in the trainer school. We have to go here to talk to Barry here.
And obviously, as we mentioned earlier, we need the most important item of the run, which is the hidden power TM.
Yep.
Which we get from the two guys here to the right.
So I'm pretty high HP. I'm like 12 HP. Yeah. So I don't need to heal yet.
I think the benefit of the new Chimchar is also it's taking less damage from these Abras here.
Yeah, I will heal though, because I don't want to die to a crit.
Yeah. Understandable.
Definitely a good choice in a marathon.
Dying would be pretty bad. Because then I would have no control of the RNG anymore. And I would get a bunch of wild encounters. So these Abras, they all have hidden power. Is it fighting or dark? Dark?
I think fighting is in the forest.
Yeah, I think fighting was in the forest.
I think it should be dark then. Because they have all 0 IVs.
Yeah.
So they're pretty weak. But they still hit hard if they crit. But yeah, that's...
So you take 7 from the first one. Wow.
Yes, you take 1 less from these because this Chimchar has 31 special defense.
That's amazing.
Special defense is the least important stat, but it has 31, so...
Yeah, we take...
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, this Chimchar is also, I don't know if you mentioned it, it's a plus speed nature.
You mean this shiny pot?
It's shiny pot, I'm sorry. Which is the most important part is why we need plus speed is for Rogue's Cranidos to outspeed that.
Yeah, when I was looking back, I actually saw that they were using a rash nature back in the day. Like, before the old one was found. They were using rash, which is very risky.
Yep. Because Rogue's Cranidos has Headbutt.
Yeah, and that does a lot of damage.
Obviously, and obviously also does a lot of damage. It's still obviously the random AI, so he can pick whatever he feels like. Even if every move for him would kill you, he can still just pick Leah.
And now we get hidden power from School Kid Harrison. Thank you, Harrison. And the next part is going through Jubilife to get Poketch.
Yeah, gonna teach it immediately. We'll be needing it right on the first rival fight.
Yeah, Jubilife is probably the hardest town to keep manip on the early game.
Yeah, he's also teaching it inside here. As mentioned before, the RNG just doesn't move in here, so you can just take your time, open the menu. You don't have to be like frame perfect or anything like that too.
As you can see, there is a lot of NPC outside here.
Yeah, if I make a tiny mistake here, it's instantly over.
Yeah, keeping the manip through Jubilife is pretty tricky. You have to keep track of where the load lines are. You have to do specific movement. You have to talk to 3 clowns. You're always obviously not going to be perfect every time, so you have to realign the manip too by doing some bonking into NPCs like this.
Like this.
Because you will never be able to talk to them on the exact same frame every time, so you just use the NPCs to realign the RNG again.
And you can say if you hold manip looking from the NPC too. Because Rubentus obviously know everything about them. So it's a bit tricky.
Yeah, we have to talk to these clowns to get the poker catch. That is unfortunately mandatory.
Very easy question. You just spam A.
Yeah, the answer to every question is yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now we do one last bonk to always exit at the same point in the RNG.
Yeah, so you can guaranteed be consistent with the RNG frame you're on.
Just like that.
Nice.
Perfect.
Now for the first fight where hidden power grass is actually very helpful, mainly for the pipple up.
And this fight is actually much easier than in, for example, like Platinum.
Yep.
Because in Platinum you don't have hidden power. In Platinum you get like a potion instead of hidden power, which is the biggest downgrade of all time.
You can still fight them, but they do not give you hidden power.
Yeah.
At least you have a X attack.
Yeah, you have
not
next
bad.
attack, but yeah.
Yeah, actually Diamond and Pearl on DS are the only games who give you hidden power here. Even the remake doesn't.
Yeah, BDSP you don't get. I forget what they give you instead. Because obviously because hidden power is not in the newest games.
Yeah.
Super.
And so here I'm gonna use Scratch first, even though hidden power does more damage.
Yeah, it's not a guaranteed one-hit hidden power.
So if you do, I would have a 1 in 16 chance of killing it in one hit, but that probably wouldn't happen.
Yeah, he said 1 in 16. What that means is a move never does the same amount of damage, just between 85% and 100%, which means there are 16 possible. Of course. There are 16 possible damage rolls you can get when you click a move, or like a move which is damage, obviously. Some of them are more common than others. And for example, when it says a 1 in 16, that means only one of the 16 damage rolls actually kills, and the other 15 won't. That's just what that means.
So from here, we are still doing the manip, so that's why he did the reload over there. Gonna take a specific path again. Awesome.
Very nice.
Yeah, so all of this has been mapped out on emulator.
Yeah, we
have some great tools on emulator that allows you to find all this stuff.
Mainly a lot of helpful Lua scripts which help you actually know what frame you're on and where encounters are, stuff like that. Help you to inject the seed, save states and stuff like that. Make routing obviously possible in the first place, because routing that on console,
yeah, that wouldn't be
not feasible at all. That would just require basically just manual testing and brute forcing forever.
Alright, so this is Oreburgh Mine. We are now in Oreburgh. We have to get to Roark inside the Oreburgh Mine.
Yeah, he's gonna do some specific movement here. He's gonna walk some intentional tiles, and then he's also gonna bonk into the worker here to waste at least 2 frames.
Yeah,
like
it's kind of weird, but that works. This is the best thing I found.
And it's pretty consistent.
Not gonna give me encounters, so we made it to Roark with no encounters. So even if I mess up now, I can buy repels and not get any more extra wilds. So that's good, but I'm gonna try to keep it further. Heal up, teach Rock Smash.
Yeah, you can get a few different frames here exiting the mine. So he's gonna look at the NPCs, what movement they will be doing. And depending on what movement they will be doing, he can determine what frame he's on, and then based on that, he has to do a specific amount of turn frames later in the Oreburgh gate when we go back. Just to realign the RNG again to the correct frame.
So specific movement here. Left, right, down, right. Yes, I need to walk one more tile here. And that should be good.
Very nice.
And now we made it to Roark. Roark is like really easy, so if you have any messages, we can get some of those.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. I have just received the message that we have opened a veritable pirate treasure of new rewards and targets over on Tiltify. So if you want to see those and claim some of those for yourself, then head over to the page through the donation link below the stream, or just type !donate in chat and follow the link there. We promise we will make it worth your while. Some of these rewards and targets are for stream too, so you definitely want to check them out. Thank you very much, and in the meantime, back to you.
Thank you very much. All right, so this, you can see how good Hidden Power is.
Yeah,
I'm level 11. This Onyx is just going to disappear.
Yep.
Goodbye, Onyx. We have a ×4 super effective move, and we're faster because of plus speed nature. And now we're going to be a bit nervous here. We're like 1 in 48 to less than 1 in 48, like 1 in 50 to die here.
That's surely not gonna
We have to get Headbutt from Cranidos, obviously random AI, so you can pick
anything.
one of 3 moves.
Because this Cranidos has only 3 moves.
Yeah.
Could also just crit, you know? That is possible.
I thought that was a crit.
Yeah, this does more.
Very nice.
Pursuit is good.
Pursuit.
This is not going to kill even with a crit.
Yeah.
And we are going to beat Roark, because now he heals, which just wastes time.
But yeah, since we're faster, we will just kill him now.
Yeah.
Yeah, without Hidden Power Grass, this Chimchar cannot really back Roark.
Yeah, you would need to evolve most of the time to get the double tip.
Yeah, or get
fighting.
at least a little bit of extra experience to get level 13.
Yeah.
Because we're pretty close to level 13. Level 13 would be a big help. But
Especially since we are just a fire type so far and don't have the fighting typing yet.
That's the first
These
batch?
rock moves are gonna hit pretty hard.
it's the first batch.
Very nice.
We did half of the run.
If you take out the first 2 minutes, this is actually a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just only missed the seed once, besides that. Pretty good time.
Oh yeah, that's why it's a...
Yeah, just because of the seed.
Yeah.
True. That was like, what, 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Makes
around
sense.
25.
Going through the intro again.
Pretty good.
Now we're going to go back. So, whoops, I walked one tile. Doesn't matter inside the gym.
Yeah, since again, as mentioned before, the RNG doesn't move there.
Going to make our way back to Jubilife. It's kind of weird that you have to backtrack like this. There is like you can skip some cutscenes. Actually, no, there's no cutscene you can skip in Diamond and Pearl, but in Platinum you can skip a cutscene with Looker. Oh, I need to do 1 turn frame. Can do it like that.
Yeah, he bonked off the rock there to not get an extra turn frame, because again, that cancels it when you're doing it while already running.
Pretty good brain.
Because otherwise it would have been a second turn frame.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now after this double battle is the fashion case coming up.
Yes. This cutscene after this double battle, there is a cutscene, and it was thought for a long time that it was impossible to keep Minute past this cutscene.
Yeah, there are 3 frame windows you have to hit basically with this cutscene and all the dialogue afterwards.
Yeah, MK Dasher back in the day, he found that you can actually get Minute past here, but there's a lot to time. There's like 3 different frame windows that you need to find good entrances to, and
But yeah, thanks to March, or Lion was here, he wrote a script which simulates this fashion case and makes it pretty trivial to find a reasonably good manip which you can execute on console.
yeah, there's like
keep
a
Minute past this.
600-line Python script.
Yeah, it's pretty
Very,
big.
very nice. Very good work. So this is our first introduction to a double battle. We get Turtwig uses tackle. That's really good.
You don't want to see Absorb here.
Yeah, you can see the AI, it likes to go for super effective moves here. So it used Leech Life into Turtwig because it has a super effective damage there.
And now that's the important part.
No, not yet. Now it's
We do have
important
a
that
demolition.
Yeah.
I don't do anything.
Do not press
Don't
B.
press B here.
That would be very bad.
Just leave the DS. Let it chill for a bit. Shiny Pot is evolving.
And it's still a shiny pot, man. That's crazy.
And now we get a new move. We get Mach Punch, which is a pretty nice move, and we're going to just delete Hidden Power.
Yep, we
We
don't
kept
need it
saying
anymore.
It's the best move of all time, but goodbye Hidden Power. It would be useful, but we don't have enough move slots for it, basically. And now I have to focus.
Yeah, Mark Punch is just much more useful, yeah. From now on. Yeah, he's gonna have to do some specific movement here. He has to reload the era a few times to get to the correct RNG frame to have a high enough frame later to not get any encounters.
So you do have two dialogue here. The prof one.
Yeah, for some reason, this guy,
And this
when he
guy,
gives you
yeah.
the fashion case, it advances RNG by a ton
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah, he intentionally waited there to waste a little bit of frames just to hit the window.
Because you need to live at the specific window.
Yeah, those were the reloads I was talking about.
Yep, rip.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, you're gonna buy
Now
some
we're
repel
going
now.
to buy repulse. Yeah, it's a bit tricky for sure, these reloads, because you have to do one tile movements up and down 7 times at least, I believe it is. Which is pretty tricky to do. You can easily end up taking an extra turn frame or just walking 2 tiles instead. But yeah, we can just easily buy repulse now and just continue.
Now I'll have to pass spinners the normal way.
Yep, since we don't have the manip anymore, we don't know how the NPCs will be moving, so we will have to do some spinner pass techniques here, which means either taking a double turn frame or one step and then opening the menu, just to check if they are under a shorter spinning cycle. And if they didn't turn, then we know we can safely buffer movement past them and walk past them, since running would make them see us.
So he's gonna do a specific trainer manip here perfectly.
There we go. That's how we pass spinners.
Yeah.
Maybe you should take the center.
No, it's fine. I'm pretty high HP.
Probably get the cherry.
Yeah. I will do that.
Oh no.
That's not the cherry berry, Mike.
I know.
That's
It's the Petra.
Petra, yeah.
I'm not getting that. I have 2 antidotes. So now we have 2 free battles. These guys are pretty bad at Pokemon.
They do not have the best teams.
Team Galactic, I don't know how you want to rate them in the hierarchy of evil teams. I kind of like them, but I hear a lot of slander for Team Galactic.
Look,
I think they are definitely
Shenipod.
one of the better teams for sure, if you ask
The
me.
Shenipod mirror match.
But we are the stronger Shenipod.
Oreburgh Shenipod.
TTS stand for plasma.
Yeah, I vibe with Team Plasma as well.
Yeah, also one of my more favorite teams for sure.
It's still a pretty good time, even if you lost many.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, and again, it's only just to not get any encounters with the manip. It's not that he can't complete the run or anything. Just obviously a little bit of time loss.
Yeah, just the way to the shop. And
Obviously having to use repels, not having guaranteed spinner passes because you actually have to do proper passes, because you cannot just walk past them because you know they will turn or not turn on you when you walk past them.
Level 11 Zubat is not really an issue. They don't have any status moves or anything. It's just free.
yeah, the next Zubat is gonna be more tricky.
Tougher than I can put into words, and I know a lot of words. I love this guy.
That's some wisdom right there.
So now the next fight is going to be Mars, assuming I don't hit an optional trainer coming up.
Yeah, there's a guy coming. You have to pass twice. You can do a run minute on the second pass, where you run one tile to the right and make him look, because spinners, most spinners at least, react to you running and will turn to your direction. And if you do that correct, you can just safely run one tile to the right and then immediately walk one tile afterwards to walk past him to get a guaranteed safe pass. And not get seen.
There is this fight first though, but we have, this is why we teach Mach Punch, or this is the first time Mach Punch is useful.
This Glamour is pretty annoying moves. I remember Hypnosis, I don't know what else this is, so you really want to just kill it immediately.
The issue is Fake Out.
Oh yeah, Fake Out too.
Because you would outspeed it normally, but Fake Out is a priority move which flinches you, so if we have our own priority move, that's going to be good. Like Hidden Power, I think would do more damage than Ember to an upcoming fight with Pachirisu. I think Hidden Power is more powerful there, but we don't have the move slots for it.
Ripple is for rest for content.
Yeah, here's the spinner coming up. He's gonna do a normal pass on the first one, and then he's probably gonna do the run manip. Yeah, that's how you do it. Nice. Run one tile and then immediately walk one. You have to do it fluently, otherwise it's not a safe pass anymore. So good job.
It's not like in Gen 3. In Gen 3, you can like control the spinner cycle. In this game, you cannot do that. You have to wait.
Yeah, and you don't have these setups for like every trainer. But in some trainers you have them. On other trainers it just doesn't work. You just have to do a normal pass.
Here we have Mars. This Zubat is very annoying. Can be very annoying.
Yeah, you really don't want to see Toxic.
Yeah, it has Leech Life, Toxic, and Bite.
I don't think you can 2H from now.
No.
Definitely not. No. But watch this crit.
Yeah, you can... A 2-hit KO is 25%, but that's not including the Leech Life recovery. But double Leech Life is really good.
Yeah, no Toxic.
Thankfully no Toxic.
And now it's Progly. This Progly is also like kind of stronger than us.
Oh, you didn't heal.
My HP is pretty fine.
Yeah,
you don't need to be full. So this has Fake Out too. Doesn't always pick it.
Yeah, since
Main attack is the best.
That's
it
good.
does
Pretty
nothing. Cool. If I get the defense drop with Rock Smash here,
we immediately win.
come on.
Come on.
Yes.
Because now you can just Mark Punch and kill it, since we have a guaranteed kill now.
This thing outspeeds you and can just ruin your day.
Yep, so that's a very, very nice fight.
Very good fight.
No Toxic Feint attack, you'll have to see it.
Now we learn Fury Swipes, the worst move ever.
No.
No thanks.
Do not need that.
It's a really weak multi-hit move and it can also miss, so there is no reason to use that. We saved the scientist, now the little girl can be happy.
Yeah. Caesar that again.
But
From here.
he is stinky, so
Hey.
Imagine
to
telling
go
your
shower
dad
now.
you got abducted. Kind toxic.
And from here, we're gonna see the last, pretty much the last spinner of the run.
Yeah, there's one more.
Probably the worst one.
yeah,
Daniel.
this guy is over a minute time loss if you hit him.
Yep.
Yep,
Because DP is DP.
yeah, here's a
And you need to be here to see him turn. Because when you open the menu, if you are doing it on the middle one, you cannot see him.
Nice. Yeah, these guys are just walkers. This guy doesn't turn to this direction. Even though this might look very close, you can, if you do that correct, she like bonks slightly into you, but she's not able to see you
Except
just
if
yet.
you cross the load line,
if
she
you
can see you.
If you do the incorrect movement there and load it too early, that is possible, yeah.
Yeah.
Because not everything of the map is loaded at all times, or for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
Because
the world is built up kind of like Minecraft.
Yeah, like in chunks, basically.
Yeah.
And that's also why the glitch we are performing later is even
You guys
possible.
didn't remind me to equip this.
I'm gonna save.
Because we will be manipulating which chunks are
You should have reminded me. to
loaded
equip it.
later. And we will load chunks which are not supposed to be loaded at that time.
Yeah, so this fight is very, very bad.
Yeah, it's very infamous for DP and even Platinum. This Pachirisu is can be very rough for
Yeah,
sure.
thankfully, it's a little bit easier in Diamond and Pearl,
Yeah. Then Plat.
but the AI still like will will target you pretty badly.
It also doesn't help that our double partner is a Chansey, which its main damage move is Egg Bomb, which
That's really good. That's really, really good.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the best turn 1 you can see.
Yeah, Pachirisu can use Spark, paralyze you. It can use Charm, lower your attack.
can be
Result
very
can
annoying.
be really bad.
A very annoying
But
Pokemon.
Bite is perfect. Now I don't have to worry about taking damage from it for a few turns.
Chansey
hit
go.
the Egg Bomb. Let's go.
Let's
Egg
go.
Bomb
Can
is
eat
actually
Egg Bomb.
like 100 power.
It's just really bad accuracy,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
For some reason, the Beautifly here is minus special defense.
Yes, it is. In Diamond and Pearl, it's minus special defense. Not in Platinum. So
Yes.
in Platinum, it's harder to kill this, but
And it's level 15 in Platinum too.
yeah.
So it's guaranteed OHKO here.
Bite
look
is
at
super
Chansey
good,
go,
and Chansey
man.
is
Wow.
doing really well here. But Chansey will now take the Bite damage, because Bite is like a multi-turn move where you store energy, and now Chansey is going to take a bunch of damage. That's actually not a lot. Chansey has so much HP.
Chansey might be the god.
Yeah, if it was like percentage HP, that would be an issue for Chansey, but...
Dude, here we go, man. 3 for 3. Can you?
And now we can Rock Smash. This fight was like routed out by Arnie. He found like the best strat to do depending on how many Egg Bombs Chansey hits.
And we got the drop. That
doesn't really matter, but
It would have mattered
It's
if Chansey...
actually, it's
so
actually
close,
faster
Chansey,
to
so
this
close.
here.
No, but Chansey would have killed it.
With the defense drop, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So close, Chansey. But
That's still a very, very good fight.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
even need my Cherry Berry, which
Yeah.
is good because it
Yeah,
might be
for
used
Gardenia, yeah.
later.
yeah, it's gonna be handy for Gardenia for the Roserade. Just stuns ball.
Right, and now we're gonna have another chance for Chansey to miss Egg Bomb. So I think while we see if Chansey's gonna hit Egg Bomb, we have time for some messages.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. First, we received a $10 donation by Keeping It Icy,
Ooh.
saying, I love Albo and Affected Ashes and Rubentus and Shinipot. Smiley face. Thank you very much for your donation, Keeping It Icy. And we also received a $10 donation by Super Mac, saying, Hey Mac, good luck on the run. Can the guy on your left could smile a bit? He looks a bit asleep. Love you, Bibu.
Yeah, he asked for the
I'm
couch
awake.
earlier, so we didn't give him the couch. He needs to stay awake.
That's maybe why I wanted it so badly.
Oh, nice Chansey. Let's go,
Dude.
Chansey.
Chansey is the MVP of this run, man.
Not only did it hit the Abra, but it hit the right one.
Yep.
Or the left one, but the correct one. Come on, can you hit again? Okay, good.
I have
Time save?
no doubt in my
Huh?
mind. Chansey's unlucky.
Ooh.
So close, so close.
And now we're going to make our way through Eterna Forest. If I had RNG Manip, I would be able to do this without a Repel, which also is really, really difficult because you can't do anything to manipulate the RNG inside here. So you need to find a place in your current RNG where there is no encounter for a very long time, which is pretty tricky. Because you have to do all of this grass without getting even a single encounter. And you can see the game kind of lags a little bit. That's because
Counter check.
the encounter check is happening. So I would have gotten an encounter if
No repair.
there was one. So I only got like 2 lags, so I think my RNG was a little bit lower than what I was aiming for before I messed up. But yeah, we are through.
We take the bridge. Unlucky.
Now straight into Gardenia's gym. Since the most important item we need to get is the bike, and for that we need to beat Gardenia.
Yeah, the bike is the key to the tweaking glitch.
Yep, that's what the glitch is called.
Yeah, this second gym
Basically just cross load lines, like those are the lines where the next chunks connected to those chunks are loaded when you cross them, and we cross them in very specific ways on the bike, which makes the game very confused and it doesn't know what chunks it's supposed to load, and then it loads the wrong ones, and we could do some funky stuff with that.
Yeah, and the glitch was found like very early in Diamond and Pearl. Like it was found like on the Japanese version, but it's so like integral to the way the game works that they couldn't patch it at all. So it's actually like still available in Heart Gold Soul Silver, the last DS
Yeah, it's also
Gen 4 games.
used for that glitch run.
They couldn't patch it out, so
They did fix the void in Platinum at least, but yeah. You can still tweak in
tried.
Platinum too. They at least fixed that, you know, can't go to the Hall of Fame immediately. But yeah, you can also still tweak in, there's still a Platinum any person run, it's just much longer because you have to do much more of the story since you can't just straight go to the Hall of Fame there.
yeah. And this gym, along with the first gym, is why we picked Chimchar, because this gym is really easy with Chimchar.
Yeah. Piplup or Primplup doesn't have a great time in here, and Turtwig is just really slow.
Yeah, Turtwig,
Or Growl.
unfortunately, is not it.
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry, Turtwig enjoyers.
Sorry, boy. And this gym is flame wheel spam, pretty much.
Except for this next one. This next one is so easy to take out that we can use not even our strongest move to take it out.
You can save some frames.
Level 13 Bidoof. So yeah, the idea is you use this move with less characters in the name, because printing the name takes one frame per character.
Yeah, and
That's
obviously
why
less
Shuniput name
characters.
is amazing.
Yeah. Losing me,
It's
I
the
don't know,
maximum time loss you can get.
Probably 20.
10.
probably 20 seconds.
Yeah. 9 frame every.
Yeah, every time it shows up on screen. You can thank me later. Or now, if you
Yeah,
want.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
And yeah, there are 2 more trainers to fight in here, so we're going to be here for a little bit longer, so we have time for some more messages.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. I would just like to take the time and remind everyone that, looking at the clock, we have a bit more than 15 minutes left on your run. And with the next run, which is on a Janbara Origin, we still have an open reward, where with just a $50 donation towards Make-A-Wish, you can choose the voice acting, which can either be English or Japanese. So if you wish to diversify the streams a little bit here at ESA Winter 2024 Stream 2, best stream, do not steal, and
Nice.
don't change my mind, then do so and head over to the donation page with the Tiltify link below the stream or with ! donate in chat. Thank you very much, back to you.
Right, one more fight before we can do the gym leader. So the gym leader is actually an interesting fight, but this one is not it. It's not one of them. After we do this fight, like this fight was changed from Diamond and Pearl to Platinum. I don't know why they changed it. Some of the gyms they changed from Diamond and Pearl. This one is instead of like a hide and seek, there's like a clock in the middle, and you just do trainer battles to make the clock move. It's a little bit more interesting in Diamond and Pearl, I guess.
I think we had only 3 fights mandatory in Plat instead of 4 here.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Surely you're not gonna miss the 15 on 16, right?
Yeah. Gardenia's
The-
lead is a Turtwig. It's a 15 and 16 range with Flame Wheel. And if it sets up, what's the move again? I forget. Reflect. If it
Reflect.
sets up Reflect, I was blanking there.
Yeah, so it's a 93% chance to...
Yeah, he got that in
Take it
training
out.
before this, right?
Yes. Since we're using a physical move with Flame Wheel, I really do not want to see Reflect because we will not be one-hitting things anymore.
And since we are the Cherry Berry equipped, we are pretty much safe here. Nothing can go wrong. Except maybe 2 magical leaf crit and even, I don't think you die.
That's not happening. Surely.
Yeah, so the Rose Ray is also a speed tie, which is one benefit of being a plus speed. With as much speed as you can possibly get, you speed tie it. So it's coin flip whether you or it go first.
Yeah, since you missed it earlier, can't miss it again.
So 93% chance to kill this. Nice.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Reflect.
Missing
Let's
this
go.
one is really, really bad.
Lose so much time.
So
You're gonna
Rose
lead
Ray.
it first.
Yeah, we cannot take this out in one shot. It's too bulky. So we have to Leer first. Because it also has a berry, so we don't want to hit it when we don't need to.
Yeah, and since it's a speed tie, it's just 50-50 whoever
Yeah,
goes
so win
first.
this one, come on.
Literally just a coin flip.
Oh,
Don't
don't get
do it.
poisoned, please.
Okay, thank God, no poison.
That's it. That's the last gym badge. Let's go.
Good job.
What? The last gym badge?
Yes.
Yeah, we will be beating the game with 3 badges.
Only 2?
2. Why did I say 3? It's counting is hard.
Yeah, in a little bit over 5 minutes, it's gonna look like not a Pokemon speedrun anymore.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Be ready
have
and open
Yeah,
your
we have
eyes.
to-
It's gonna be very
We have to
fast.
do a few more battles until we can get the bike.
Before Madness returns, is it a good time for a quick donation?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. Thank you. We have received a $10 donation by Silver saying redacted the shiny pot.
Thank you, Silver.
Those who know will know. Thank you very much for your donation, Silver. And we also received a $10 donation by Yaxo saying, hello coaches, good luck for the end Rubentus Mech Shunipot.
Merci, Mick.
Let's go.
Thank you very much for your donations. Keep those donations coming. They're going towards a great cause.
Yeah, thanks for all the donations, guys.
You guys.
I don't know who this is. Do any of you know this woman?
Doesn't ring a bell, honestly. I don't know.
We're not gonna see her again after this, so goodbye,
Who
Cynthia.
cares? Wait.
But we're gonna hear her.
Yeah. She's gonna talk to us.
She will be speaking to us from the void later.
So we're gonna teach the last move here. Because our Shunipot is pretty much a HM slave at this point. Gonna keep 2 moves, Leer and Flame Wheel, to deal with the last fight of this run.
Yeah, Leer is just really useful.
And we got some variances here, because this Glamhow can use Fake Out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have Mach Punch anymore to deal with that.
Yeah, if we had 5 move slots, it would be perfect, but we have 4.
That's not how Pokémon works, unfortunately.
Fortunately, not enough.
Yeah, if we had another Pokemon to teach Cut to, I mean, that would be good too, but
Yeah.
We'd catch a...
But yeah, obviously that's just too more time lost and just would be too slow to catch anything else.
Yeah.
Just for that. It's not worth it for this
so hopefully
category.
no fake out here. It's just 1 in 3, I think. Yeah, 1 in 3.
Nice.
Nice, no pick out, let's go.
Lose a turn if it goes for fake out. Thank you.
Is this the Pokémon League?
Yeah, this is basically the Pokemon League. So this is the Elite 5.
Elite, elite,
Yeah.
elite
Yeah.
fives.
And the champion is Jupiter at the top.
Then after that, we go to the off one. That's how it works, right?
Yes. And here we have another Shenipot.
Shunipot, make. Will you use Cut or no?
Yes.
Oh, for
Oh,
the content.
gotta use
So much
Cardo,
content.
obviously.
Come on.
Gotta save those
Yes!
characters. Nice.
No!
Oh, and he missed the range. I'm like, what's that range again?
That's why you
Shitty
never
pot.
I
use
think it's
Cut,
like
guys.
11 and 16 or
Do
something.
not use Cut.
Yeah,
That's
don't
pretty-
use it on the first one. The second one is better.
But I mean, obviously you gotta use it again.
We didn't miss at least.
Yeah. You didn't get poisoned or whatever?
Yeah.
That would be really bad. That would have been.
I think it's fitting that Shinny Pot got a turn.
Yeah. I love Shenipot.
Me too.
Yeah, Shenipot originated when the American streamer Keeping It Icy got a first tile encounter again, Mick. Shenipot! It's a lovely clip.
Yeah, he's not even French himself.
Yeah, for the
He's a-
people who doesn't know, Wurmple is the Shunipot.
Yes.
Yeah, just Wurmple in French.
Here is the next one. And now we have another chance to miss
Ooh.
Cut. Cut is 95% accuracy.
Yeah, no way.
Surely
That's
not
not
gonna
ever
miss,
gonna
right?
miss. Nah,
Nah, never.
let's go.
Yes!
Yes!
Cut is such a good move, man.
Only 3 characters, man?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
saves time
So
because
much
it's not
time
super
saved.
effective. So when you use a super effective move, like on the Silcoon here,
And it obviously has only 3 characters too.
It's like half of a second.
yeah, you get another text box saying, "Oh, it was super effective."
Especially with the P where it's like really slow.
Yeah. So if you can avoid it, you always want to. And we have 2 fights left in the run.
What do you think you're doing using cut? I think that's what he's referring to.
Yeah. Why do you have cut on your starter?
Why are you using it too?
Yeah, a lot of Pokemon speedruns just teach HMs to the starter because it's more convenient. So a lot of people, when they see that, they're like, what? Why do you have strength on your whatever? Why do you have cut on your Monferno? It doesn't do much damage, but yeah, that's just the fastest way to beat the game. Okay, so Jupiter is pretty scary.
Yeah, his Skunk Tank can definitely be a pain.
I definitely should have entered the Pokemon Center. You guys did a bad job of reminding me of that. But here we are.
I am not worried whatsoever.
Okay, thank you.
I told you to take the Pisha.
That wouldn't help.
No.
For the poison.
Yeah, she also has, her Skunk Tank also has Smokescreen, which can be really annoying.
Yeah, we don't want to see smokescreen.
And this Zubat can also survive. It's, again, 6% to survive.
15 on 16 range.
Yep, another one.
Nice.
Nice.
And this Skuntank can be pretty scary. It has Smokescreen, Poison Sting, Night Slash, and Screech.
Yeah, Night Slash obviously also a higher crit rate move.
So a crit would be very good. No,
A
no
burn
crit.
would be
Night Slash is good. Don't crit.
Nice.
Nice.
Now we got a Leer.
good start so far.
Okay, I don't want to see Smokescreen. Like,
Yeah.
that would be
Smokescreen
horrible.
would be really annoying. Screech.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay,
Let's go.
very nice.
We have an 89% chance to kill this.
Surely.
Yeah, there is a chance to survive.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's go.
Let's go. And that was the champion, basically, this run.
Yeah.
Now we are
Not a
almost
single
soon the
Pokemon.
champion.
Yeah. We just
Very
takes a little longer in this game to get to the Hall of Fame after beating the champ.
Yeah, so now, actually, right now we are trapped in Eterna City. You have to, for some reason, you have to get the Explorer kit to leave Eterna City.
Yeah, the game won't let you leave the town.
You don't have to go underground, but you just have to pick up the key item.
And it's gonna be twig time indeed, yeah.
Yeah, the first tweaks he will be doing will be on Cycling Road. These are not mandatory, but it's faster to do them because you skip the Versus Seeker cutscene with Lucas after Cycling Road.
I can remind you to save before the twig.
Yeah, I remember.
That's a good call.
So first, we gotta go to the lonely Explorer kit guy. I don't know why he's so lonely. He has 2 guys in the house with him.
Yeah, like he has some friends he's hanging out with, so.
And nobody wants to go with him.
The underground is a pretty cool part of the game, to be honest,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, unfortunately not very relevant for the speedrun.
we will not be a full-fledged spelunker. Gets so lonely sometimes. Sad.
Yeah, now we can finally get the bike.
Okay, get ready, guys.
And it's time to break the game.
After getting this bike, it's gonna be very interesting. So, as Ashes was saying a little bit earlier, he's gonna play with the load line to load specific parts of the map.
Which are not supposed to be loaded at that time.
Yeah, not at all, yeah.
Because the game gets very confused when we cross the load lines with the bike with the right amount of speed and the right pattern.
The goal here is to go to Oreburgh without getting a specific cutscene,
Yeah, it's
like the Lucas cutscene.
Yeah, where he gives you the Versus Seeker or whatever it's called.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, and the reason I'm saving now is because there is a chance that the game will crash when I do it, if I do it incorrectly.
And the reason why you
And
soft reset.
also because you have to have a save file already saved in order for the
to get the good
void,
Yeah.
like the path in the darkness to work. All right, so here we go.
All right, get ready, guys. He tried to do the task one. Yeah.
First one.
All right, so as you can see,
Yeah,
this
now
is
the
not
game is
normal
very
at all.
confused, doesn't really know what it's supposed to load here. So it's looking very funky.
No, I need to do it here? No, here.
And that's it.
Yeah, and now you skip the Lucas cutscene immediately
Perfect.
into Oreburgh. These tweaks are not mandatory, it's just faster to do them. But the next one coming up is the
Nice
really
last
big
week.
one.
Never worried.
Never.
Right, last one. Perfect.
Nice, first try, let's go.
And since he did it first try, he need to save.
No, I don't need to save now. Wait,
Yeah,
this is
you
fine.
just reload, yeah.
Yeah, you just flash the menu and then game.
Now we
reload.
are
Out of band.
in the darkness.
Yeah, and you...
And we will
So
go
don't go through doors the wrong way, kids.
Very
the
important
lesson
to
of the
remember.
day, yeah.
He's gonna be walking a little left now, and as soon as Wellsnow is gonna pop up, he's gonna save.
Does this still work? Yeah.
And
Yeah,
also
yeah.
obviously check the PID just in case.
Yeah.
That was close.
I'm not used to having the
Yeah.
a cursor right there.
God, you didn't press. Yeah, now he's gonna soft reset, because we have to reload the game.
So you need to soft reset 3 times here. So the first time would be at Veilstone.
Now we're in the
second
Pokemon League.
Yeah, suddenly we are in the
Wow.
Pokemon League. I don't know how that happened. I gotta do one more soft reset.
time- And that's the last reload.
And now
And now
I
Cynthia
hold left and
We hope a good RNG.
and Rowan and Cynthia are gonna speak to us from the void.
hold left and
Whoop, there we go.
wait.
What?
What is going on?
Where are we?
Cynthia,
Huh?
welcome to the Hall of Fame.
That's not what they're supposed to look like.
Did we get good RNG? I think we got... No.
There it is.
That was the slow tech.
Level
Yeah, that was the
24
swear, yeah.
Shiny Pot in the Hall of Fame.
And that's time.
And time.
No, bad RNG for the text.
And that's a pretty good time. I'm really happy with that.
Yeah, considering you missed the seed once and had to
Yeah, that was a
pyropelts.
59
Yeah,
without...
that's actually a 59. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Pretty good run.
That's pretty good, for sure.
Very good showcase.
And that's Diamond and Pearl any percent.
Yeah.
It's a really good category for beginners. Like
Yeah.
this is the best category to begin with.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
You can also do this category
RNG
easily
manipulation.
without RNG manipulation.
And you don't have to old manip like Rubentus did. Hoopa!
And yeah, there's also an easier variation of the tweak you can do in Jubilife, which is
Maybe you
definitely
can-
a lot easier to execute for a beginner.
Maybe
And
you
again,
can
the-
showcase that if you want, the baby tweak.
Yeah, I have time to
Yeah,
do
you have
that.
a few minutes to do
Yeah.
that.
Goodbye credits.
Could be a
I
good
don't think
idea.
we deserve to get to the credits, to be honest. We only got 2 badges. We didn't even play the game. Save the credits for a full game run. The full game runs of Diamond and Pearl are pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially if you start out, you probably don't even want to bother with the cycling retrieves, which can be a bit tricky starting off. And if actually you have to only one tweak in Jubilife. And again, this easy variation is pretty easy to do, even if you are just
So
starting
good thing
out.
at least you have repel now.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So usually when you finish the game, you have nothing right now. Like you don't have the bicycle registered, so you can't even go on the bike from anywhere. You need like a bike rack. I need to use a rappel to get through the grass, and you wouldn't have those normally if you didn't go to the mart. So just gonna go back to Jubilife. Goodbye, Lucas.
see ya.
So what Rubentus is going to show you here, guys, it's the easy way to beat the game with the only tweaks you need. Only tweak you need.
Yeah. So what I did was this. Like, I came from here and I went up and did a fast left and right, and that'll
Yeah, that one
make
is
it look like
definitely
this.
a bit tricky and takes some practice to get used to.
You can also do an easier one from down here. I think it's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, it's here. Yeah, perfect.
This.
You can do that in a slow
now-
gear too.
Now you see what it really looks like when it's not fully dark. So this is where we were earlier to get into.
So if he reloads here, it's going to be in, out.
Yeah, and he's still in the
Another bend,
same
yeah.
thing
Yeah.
again.
Right now I'm inside the door, and then
If he holds down, he will take the door, but being in the door.
and now we can go back actually,
Yeah. So the
and that's it.
cycling road tweaks are not mandatory to beat this game. It's just the fastest way to do it.
Yeah, if you're interested in Pokémon Speedrun, that's definitely one of the better categories to start off with. It's very short and not very hard to complete a run, especially if you do it manipless.
Yeah, and I want to thank my Shenipot for doing a
Shout out
great
to
job.
Shenipot, yeah.
The strongest shinny pot in Sinnoh, honestly.
Shout out to...
Thank you to ESA for
Yeah.
showcasing this run. I've had a blast.
Yeah, thank you very much. GG.
Thank you guys.
GG again, mate. And back to you.
Thank you, Rubentus, and also Alvo and Affected Ashes for your commentary on
thanks,
the run.
guys.
It was a fantastic showcase.
Thanks, Billy.
Next up, we have
Really, we'll see you.
Next up, we have Onichan Bara Origin, and while we are setting up for that, we are going into a short intermission, and we will be right back for you. Don't go anywhere, guys.